Okay, so this continues what we need to pay attention to. And I write pay attention to in big chunky letters there because it's imperative that we pay attention to the following. Pay attention to how you impart your knowledge to your students. You know what you're talking about, but do they? So this is a really crucial self-reflective moment where you can say, okay, I know the knowledge, I know what I'm talking about, but how do I impart that to my students? And that's going back to those three fundamentals that we looked at previously. Looking at rehearsal, looking at pace, looking at chunking. Pay attention to how often you have movement breaks. You know, I think what we fail to do a lot of time in education is that we fail to understand what we personally would need. Go back to your uni days. How many of us got bored after sitting still for half an hour, 40 minutes? You know, how many of you have paused this particular course and gotten up and had a movement break? How many of you gone to the bathroom, gone and got another cup of coffee? We really need to make sure that we put ourselves in our students' shoes. Okay, movement breaks are paramount for that oxygen to circulate through our blood system to get to the brain. The more oxygen we have circulating, the more effective our learning is for our students. And luckily last, where your students are seated. And we'll go into this into my other lecture as well. But where your students are seated is paramount for kids with working memory deficits. Please do consider where they're seated in your classroom. You don't want kids, for example, under bright windows. You don't want them at the back of the classroom if they have deficits in these particular areas. You need to make sure that they are in, QE distance, within arm's reach of where you are teaching.